Hello my dear students, very good morning to everyone. So welcome back to the next session of mathematics class. In the previous session, what we learned? We solved some problems from the exercise 1.1 and also I gave one more homework for you. I hope everybody has done and also I hope that everybody know all the problems which we solved. Yes. So then what we are going to learn today? As we discussed in previous classes, we learned some categories of or different types in a number system like natural number, whole number, rational numbers, integers, right? Yes, there is one more. There is one more. Exactly. Yeah. So we learned all the numbers. We come across with all the numbers. Then still there are more. How it is possible? Which is that number? Yes, that is what we are going to learn today. So, which is that different, another one important category means that is an irrational number. Irrational number. So then what is this irrational number? Before we started with the irrational number, so let us try to recall what is exactly the rational number. What is the definition of rational number? Rational number means the number which can be written in the form of P by Q, right? Exactly. So, I will say it again. So, the number which can be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0, right? Yes. When we come across to the irrational numbers, so the definition of irrational number is the number which cannot be written in the form of P by Q. So just try to observe regarding about rational and irrational. The rational which can be written in the form of P by Q and irrational which cannot be written in the form of P by Q. So that is the difference we can find out in rational as well as in irrational. Okay, yes. So an irrational is the number which cannot be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Okay, yes. So then what is that number actually? So let us take an example. So for example, if I am going with the 2 point 1, 3, 5, 4, 2, 5, 6, 9, 2, 1, it goes on. So now observe carefully, this is one of an example for an irrational number. So this number which cannot be able to written in the form of P by Q. So cannot be means then only we can think. If we can't write in the form of P by Q means 100% it is a fraction. So that is what. And now here it is 1, 3, 5, 4, 2, 5, 6, 9, 2, 1. It goes on. The total which I showed here means it is nothing but it is goes on. It is endless. Infinitely many numbers. It's going on. Similarly, even though I can do like 0.10, 100, 100, 1 4 zeros, it goes on. Next 1 5 zeros. This is also one of the examples that I can give for an irrational number. Okay? Yes. So examples we can do. There are more examples that we can see in irrational numbers. So you know square root of 2. The value of square root of 2 is also like this. The decimal point which we are going to get when we are taking the square root of 2, no? So the value is, it goes on. What is it? It goes on and it's continuing something. So then what we are going to call? We are calling, very important, remember, we are calling an irrational number. If I want to call this one as particular number, an irrational number means, the characteristics of that irrational number is, there are two things. What is that means? The number is non-terminating and non-recurring. The number is non-terminating and non-recurring. What is this non-terminating? Terminating. First I will take non-terminating. So in this non-terminating means terminating means what? First we should know terminating. For example, if I am going with the 4.132. Now observe carefully. There is a decimal number over here. 4.132. That's all, right? No? It is ended, right? Terminated. Terminated means it is nothing but end. So the number is ended here. That is called as terminated. Okay? So it is not continued. So non-terminated means it is not terminating at all. See the dotted I am giving. It's good one. Even I can make it. So 9, 2, 4, 5, anything I can make. So that's why I said that non-terminating. And the second one I said non-recurring. I said non-recurring. What is this recurring means? Recurring means it is nothing but repeating. So like how? And another example I can take 1.3333. Which goes on. You know this type of numbers, right? Huh? What is happening here? The 3 is recurring. Recurring means it is nothing but repeating. Okay, so the 3 is repeating. So that's why I said that non-recurring. Non-recurring means the number should not be recur or repeats like this. Okay, so the example. That's why an irrational numbers has the characteristics of that. So non-terminating and non-recurring. Some students. So even you can think, sir, you said non-recurring, non-repeated, right? Sir, there is a one over here. There is one over here. There is two. Repeated, no, sir. You can ask. Okay. But the thing is, what I said means recurring means the same type of numbers has to recur again and again and again and again. Like how? 3333. For example, 0.42424242. Like this. That is what we call it as a recurring. Okay, not like this. One is there, one. And here also you can see there is a one. Okay, so here, sir, it is recurring. It is not recurring. Remember, 1 0. But here 1 0 0. If would I get 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0, then I could have said that it is recurring. But here 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 4 zeros, it is not recurring. That's why we said that it is non-terminating and non-recurring. Okay, so try to understand carefully. So like this, even though I can get 0.513513513, that is also recurring. Like that itself is supposed to get any numbers, even 5, 6 numbers also. If it is recurring means that number also we used to say that it is recurring itself. Okay, yes sir. Now this is all regarding the irrational examples of irrational numbers. Everything you must remember here. Okay, so you need that. So that's right. So root 2 I said, not only root 2, root 3, root 5, almost all. We can give an example for irrational numbers. Okay, yes, so now write down an irrational number and the definition and take an example. Okay, don't write all these things. This is only for your reference. Okay, yes, just pause the video and write down. Okay, so now let us take one more example for an irrational number. Why I am taking one more example for this means it's very important one, and also this question is always it's arised in my mind also when I used to do schooling. Okay, so even you may think. That's why let me arise this question for you guys. If you know well and good, otherwise you have it. Okay, so now the question is quite simple. Pi. Everybody knows this pi, right? No? Exactly. Pi is also an example of an irrational number. Exactly. Pi is an example of an irrational number because the pi value is nothing but that. So 3.1415 or something like that, it goes on. That's why they are taking pi is an what is that? The example of an irrational number. But my question is, the value of pi, when it comes to the value of pi, even though we used to use that as a 22 by 7, you people may know this one, the value of pi. Most of them, you people know this one as 22 by 7 etc. Some of them, they don't know that we are using like this. Maybe, almost what I feel means you people already know this. Okay. My question is quite simple. What does that mean, sir? As per your syllabus, as per that statement, pi is an example for an irrational number. So, irrational number means the number which cannot be written in the form of p by q. Right? Yes. Now we are taking the value of pi as 22 by 7. So, 22 by 7 is in the form of p by q itself, right? So then the pi is nothing but the rational, right? How can we take an example of an irrational? How we are taking an example for an irrational? It's a rational number now because it is in the form of p by q. That's why. Right? Exactly. This is the question which always ate my head when I was doing in schooling. Okay, so now the question which I transfer to you, I hope you people can identify the answer for this, and so you can convey the answers to me personally. Okay, so if you come to know, okay, no problem. Even though I'll explain in the next session also, I'll explain that, but try to find out why it is. Okay? Yes. Okay, so after learning the irrational numbers, there is one more topic which we are going to learn, that is real number. What is exactly the real number? So real number means what? The real number means it's nothing but it's a collection of a rational and an irrational number. That's it. It's a collection of a rational and irrational. So now observe carefully, everything, whatever the number we learned from till today, everything which comes under the real number. The classifications, whatever we have done that right now, everything overall we used to call it as a real number. So then where is natural number, whole number and all? Observe carefully. I said that it's a collection of a rational. It's a collection of a rational means rational is included with all. Like how? Rational is also included with the natural. Right now, all the natural numbers I can say as a rational. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Yes. All the whole number we can call it as a rational. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So all the integers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Everything I can call it as a rational right now. Exactly. All these three will come under the rational means. Does it require to mention as a natural or whole and integers? Right. That's why I said rational. Correct? Exactly. So I don't need to say that it is a collection of a natural number, whole number, integers, rationals and irrationals. So you got my point? Exactly. So rational and irrational. Of course, irrational is not belongs to the rational. That's why an irrational. So that's why real number is a collection of a rational as well as an irrational numbers. And also it is denoted by the capital letter R. So this is all for the today's session. In the next session, let us start with the next exercise. To start the next exercise, so these are the basic things we must require to understand. Okay, so I hope you people understand all this. If you have any doubts, you can contact me at any time. Until then, stay tuned, stay safe. Thank you for watching.